My name is Ben Mallory. I have a couple jobs right now. I'm a martial arts instructor here in Wakefeild at Element Martial Arts. I'm the head instructor, and I also run the school. I'm a part-time firefighter for the Wakefeild La Pêche Fire Department, and I often do a bunch of other little jobs around the village with friends who are carpenters. My brother's an arborist, so sometimes I go help him. So lots of different other things. So I have been practicing martial arts for 11 years. I've been teaching at Element Martial Arts for 3 years, coming on the 4th year in September. So yeah, a bit of a time. Still not as long as my instructor and the Grandmaster, who have been practicing. My instructor's been practicing for over 40 years, and the Grandmaster for over 60 years. So we practice a style of Filipino martial arts called Tajak Kamao, and that style is from the Philippines, and the Grandmaster Vic brought it to Canada. So it's been in Canada since he started his school in Saskatoon, and we practice under the system of the World Tajak Kamao Academy. So that's our style and our vein. I think Tajak Kamao is unique, but speaking to what martial arts are is their development of your character, of discipline, of confidence, of gaining courage in any situation, on the mats and off the mats. But our style, how it differentiates from others, is we focus on a practice called sinawali, which means weaving. And a lot of our movements and our punches and our kicks, we try and use weaving and our sinawali and to try and bridge everything together. So a lot of the movements are very, very fluid and things like that. But at its base, it can look very similar to other martial arts. The reason why I started firefighting is, as a kid, I had an experience with firefighters. I was at my grandparents' place, and my grandfather had a medical emergency, and firefighters came over, and they were the first ones there, and I really saw something that I thought was really cool, and that was really special about those people, and I wanted to be one of them. And my uncle, who's also a firefighter in Low and in Wakefeild, when I was, I think, 15, invited me to a fire practice. So I was really keen. And after that fire practice, I just decided to keep going to the practices, and then eventually I got hired. So yeah. When we go out as firefighters, we're always, I guess, in the mentality of helping others. So I'd say I try and do my best every single call. And yeah, I couldn't give you a number. Sorry. There was a call that I was actually working with my uncle, who's also a firefighter. And we were working in Wakefeild, and we got a call for someone who was having an overdose. And so we got in our medical truck, our first responder truck, and headed to the incident. And when we got there, we found the person unconscious in their car. So it was my uncle and I were there, and my uncle assessed the person. I was getting all the equipment ready, and he confirmed that the person wasn't breathing, or was not breathing efficiently or effectively. So we took the person out of the vehicle and suspected it was a drug overdose, and we administered the medication that you give, and we ventilated the person just until they came back onto consciousness 15 minutes later on scene. So for that reason, we are ventilating them with what we have is called a bag valve mask. So it's like a mask that was hooked up to a bag, hooked up to oxygen, so he can ventilate them, just like an exterior lung. And we were able to help them regain consciousness and breathe for them for the time that they couldn't. And it was very special because I was able to do that with my uncle. So we had, it was a pretty good day.